Well, y'all, there's not a whole lot goes on work-wise on the blueberry farms in the winter months. And mainly that's because I choose to hunt rather than work. So not that there's not a lot to do, it's just, I don't know, I get kind of lazy. But what we do is we sell a few plants during the winter months. And this year in particular, I'm actually selling a lot of our bigger plants. And here's some of them right here. I mean, they're 6 feet high, a lot of them down through here. I'm gonna sell about 5 rows of those, and reason being is there's areas that I've had some die, and it's easier for me to push the row up and plant new plants in those rows instead of trying to plant the skip ones, you know, the ones that are dead, because the ones that are dead, a lot of times they won't do very well. Let me rephrase that. The areas where I plant the skips typically don't do very well because they'll need more water or less water than the bigger plants, if that makes any sense. So in the summer months or in the spring months, you know, you may be giving them, the big plants need a lot of water to put fruit on, and the small plants don't need much water, so they'll end up drowning, if that makes any sense. Maybe that explains it a little better. But today I'm not even selling these big ones. I'm actually selling some of the small ones, and this is what they look like right here. So they're a sucker that comes up off the bush, the main crown of the plant over there, and this is the sucker part of it. And what I do is I cut it off here and dig it up, and then this is a plant, an individual plant, and it'll take off growing like crazy. That's what we put in the pots. Actually, we you know, every year I'll dig them up, put them in pots, and then sell them in the spring. So, but today I have somebody coming that just wants them dug up like this. They said, hey, yeah, we'll take them. So I'm going to dig some up and get them ready for them to be here in a couple hours. So let me get busy and I'll show you how I'll do it. So basically how this works is I'm going to feel around in here with this little saw, and I'm going to try to find the main root that goes to this sucker right here. I'm going to trim it off, and I'm going to get the shovel there and dig it up on out of there and try to get as many roots as possible. Alrighty, that busted it free, I think, right there. Let's see here. There you go. We won't charge them for any of that grass. They can kill that on their own when they get them going. But as you can tell, let's see here. You can see there's a lot of roots on that plant right there. So all we did was just take the main one off of this, and this plant will just take off growing and do fine, and this one here is going to do great too. Sometimes, well, this one even looks like it's kind of loose. Sometimes you can break these up and actually get multiple plants out of one. So there's one. We got a lot more to do, but I just wanted to real quickly show you how I do that. And you know, if you have any plants already that are established like this and you've got those suckers coming up, don't be afraid that in the months, the winter months like this, when the plants are dormant, don't be afraid to dig them up and move them somewhere else. And next thing you know, you'll be like me, and you'll have so many you don't know what to do with. So here we are, hour and a half or so later, and here's what the plants look like after I get them out of the ground. You see they have really nice balls of roots on them. They're really big bushes. Now I have here's some more over here. I put these in some bags right here because when I dug them up, I didn't get as many roots on those when I dug them up. So I'm going to trim those back, and I'm going to put those in pots, and then I'll sell them this spring. So anyway, yeah.